Welcome back to Sea Glass Archaeology, everybody. Today is actually the second to last day of my winter season until my sea glass shanty is open 7 days a week. I had really hoped to have an awesome sea glass beachcombing day with everyone, but unfortunately my shoreline is just covered mostly with sand. I did make a few discoveries that I'm going to share with you in a few moments, but first I wanted to share this amazing find with you right over here. Take a look at this beautiful, massive, and almost aged to perfection piece of turquoise blue sea glass. It pushed up as I was walking the shoreline because it wasn't here when I walked the first time, so I'm so happy that I always retrace my steps. Without a doubt, this piece right over here, it originates from an old Hemingway 42 insulator. And we can say that not only because of the color, but because of these little grooves right over here. This is what's known as the pinhole threading. This was first patented in the 1860s and it's still used today. And what this does is this helps affix these insulators to the top of the poles that they were to sit on. When I hold it like this, everyone, you can almost see that there's a little air bubble that's in the inside, and it's actually a little pocket of hot gas that got trapped in the batch of molten glass, and it's been sitting in there for probably over a century. Now take a look at some of these other discoveries that I've already made today. I just got to the end of the beach and I was doing a few more little kicks, and right over here you can see an absolutely beautiful marble. You could really hear the diesel engines of those lobster fishermen right out there in the ocean. You know, I've probably found thousands of marbles over the last 14 years, but I don't think I've ever seen anything like this on the beach before. However, through watching marble videos and looking at posts online, I believe this one right over here is an acro-agate, but I'm not 100% sure. And now take a look over here, everybody. It's a really cute red button. I don't believe this one's made out of glass, but it's still absolutely amazing to find a neat little button like this on the shoreline. And just wonder, was the whole article of clothing thrown out and this is all that remains? This little beauty right over here is definitely not confusing me. I know without a doubt this is a piece of glass and it is not a rock. You can see when we turn it over right over here, there's a tiny little indentation, a little bit of a line, and I've definitely seen this in some very old bottles before. So we're gonna take this and hold it up to the sunlight and see if we can get the color through it. Look at that, everyone. It's almost impossible to see any color through this. There must be so much iron inside this beautiful piece of glass. There's a lot of activity off the shoreline today, everybody. You can hear the rumbling of that lobster boat, and you can also see there's a large barge in the background. And then when we look to the sky, we can see lots of trails of airplanes, which I guess means people are back traveling again. Now take a look at this right over here, everybody. It's an absolutely beautifully colored fishing float. It's really easy to spot out in that deep Atlantic Ocean, and I guess it got untied from the line that it was on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this down to the wharf and I'm gonna leave it for the fishermen to find. You can see Trixie just sitting here so patiently waiting for me to finish looking for sea glass. Don't worry, everybody. I take her for walks in the woods every single day, and she has tons of entertainment in her life. Well, I hoped you enjoyed seeing those, everybody. So now let's take a trip over to Tiny Beach, and hopefully nobody's been there already, and we're gonna make some great discoveries there as well. I got good news, everyone. Here I am. I'm at Tiny Beach, and all the pebbles look like they haven't been touched yet. We're gonna take a look right over here. That's not that nice. So there's quite a bit of glass on the surface over here. So let's keep on looking here. I see a tiny blue right over here. A couple of amber browns. And then look right over here. Take a look at this piece, everybody. It's absolutely huge. Here, let me get this into focus a little better. You know, it almost looks like a finger, everybody. I'm gonna put my finger next to it and we can see that it's only about a half of a finger, but it's a beautiful shade of aqua seafoam. And a piece like this, you know, there's a chance that a piece like this actually originated from the bottom of an early century bottle, and a piece like this could even be from the top of a mason jar. Now that I look at it over here, I'm thinking that this actually could be from an early century soda water bottle. So this piece over here could actually be about 120, 130 years old, and it's absolutely stellar. Take a look at this beautiful little triangle right over here, everybody. It's a really nice color, and it has a little bit of an angle to it right over here. So I'm going to hypothesize that this was probably from a late 1800s to early 1900s medicine bottle, just because it's got this edge. It's a really unique piece of glass. It's quite thin, and it's got a nice shape to it. I was going to say that you can see that the glass is almost everywhere all over this beach right over here. You can see that there's tiny pieces all over. And sometimes when you get into the larger piles, you can see that there's larger pieces. Oh, hi Trixie, how you doing? Trixie's coming to say hi. She says, let's go, Dad. Okay, everybody, so I scratched the surface and I made a few nice finds, and I really can't sit down here and put the camera down because I have Trixie, and this is really my second to last day that I get until my shanty opens. So as much as I want to look for treasures, a lot of today is going to be about her and making sure that she has a really great experience. The amount of power that a few kind words holds is unbelievable. Every single one of you have made me feel so special and so loved and so appreciated. So I just wanted to send some love back to everybody out there. Thank you all so much for watching my videos. Thanks for commenting down below your kind words of encouragement and support. I think of you all as my sea glass family. Well, everyone, here I am. I'm down at the sea glass shanty and I'm about to open up. And you can see there's a large friend right behind me who's come to visit Sydney, Cape Breton Island. I don't plan on letting my cruise ship season and my sea glass shanty keeping me from making adventures with you. Even if it is short videos like this, I'm going to keep in contact and keep sharing my finds with everybody as I make them. So thanks again for watching, everybody. Let's go out there and have some adventure and make it a great day.